Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. The fallout continues for news outlets and some opposition fans on social media after Everton's 22-0 win at the weekend against Everton in Austria. Listen, it was a training game at the end of a tough week. Everton even trained on Saturday morning before the game. But it was still good to see them being ruthless in front of goal. The squad are now back in Liverpool, flew home on Saturday night. They continue their pre-season preparations tomorrow at Finch Farm under Marco Silva, ahead of a trip to Bury on Wednesday night. It was a good week according to the players, according to the manager and coaching staff over in Austria. Successful week. We've seen a few of Marco Silva's ideas and attacking principles in the game, albeit against weak opposition. The ideas and everything else that he is trying to put into the squad still need to be implemented no matter who the opposition is, and we saw that at the weekend, and it was good to see the players embracing that and trying to do well. The final word on the Erding 22-0 win is going to be out on YouTube, so make sure you check that on our YouTube channel. Bolasie, who didn't feature on Saturday, is apparently close to joining Fenerbahce on loan. That is according to a few outlets in Turkey, media outlets over in Turkey. Damien Kamoli, the sporting director at Fenerbahce, is very, very keen on bringing Bolasie over there, so could be a wait and see on that one. Obviously, Bolasie joined Everton 2 years ago from Crystal Palace. Started off okay, but then was out with a knee injury for over a year. Came back at Christmas time. Didn't really hit the heights we hoped in the second half of the season. But it'll be interesting to see whether he fancies a move out to Turkey. Obviously, from Everton's perspective, it'd be another player off the wage bill for the season. And if he does well, who knows, Fenerbahce might take him permanently. But still no official news from the club of that. And we obviously seen Henry Onyekuru go over it and showing Galatasaray last week on loan, so Everton could have two wide players on loan in Turkey this season. One player who won't be going to Turkey, and that is Davy Klaassen. Cenk Tosun has said that he spoke to him about potentially joining Besiktas on loan, but Davy Klaassen said no, apparently. Wasn't aware Cenk was our new DOF, but who knows. But Klaassen apparently wants to remain at Goodison Park and fight for his place. He was missing at the weekend due to muscle stiffness. Probably a game he could have done with playing in, to be honest. But according to the coaching staff, Klaassen is in contention for the game against Bury on Wednesday, so we'll have to see if he features there. There is, however, no word on Benny Beningame, who was seen wearing a protective boot at the weekend. The Everton website said that it was precautionary. We don't know how bad it is, an ankle injury. Hopefully it's not too bad, and Benny can get straight back into pre-season training, because we don't really want any players missing out at the moment while Marco Silva is still assessing the squad. Young Everton goalkeeper Joe Hilton, who spent 2 weeks with the first team, he was out in Austria, signed a new 1 year contract at Everton. The 6'5" keeper has said that he's willing to work as hard as he can to become the best goalkeeper he can be, and it will have done him the world of good being over in Austria training with Marco Silva and the new coaching staff, rather than being over in La Manga where he probably would have been with David Undred. So he's had a good week training out there in Austria, so good to see another young player tied up for a further contract. We've seen a few already. I think that's 5 now. They've signed new deals this summer, so good for the young lads, and keep working hard, and who knows, it may be a pathway into the first team squad. We've done a video a couple of weeks ago on Jack Rodwell and whether people would have him back at Everton on a free. It was a question that was posed to us. We discussed it. Well, he's on loan. He's on trial at Watford. They've took the opportunity to have a look at him. He's a free transfer, having left Sunderland a few weeks ago. And Watford have took him to have a look at him, so who knows, Jack could end up signing a contract with Marco Silva's former club for the coming season. Obviously a talented footballer, injuries have let him down. We'll have to wait and see whether he gets that offer of a contract at Watford. Good luck, Jack, if you do. And that is it. Not really that much bouncing around at the moment. just over, what is it, 4 weeks now till the season starts, so things should start cranking up now as we move forward. Obviously Everton embarking on 3 games in, 3 games in 5 days, 4 games in 8 days I think it is now. Bury, they've got the Algarve tournament next weekend against Lille and Porto, and then Blackburn Rovers the following Thursday as Marco Silva's men step up their pre-season preparation. If you haven't joined us on Patreon, please do so. Get over there, lots of videos over there, lots of unseen footage over there as well. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube if you haven't done that. It only takes a second. Click the bell notification button so that you are notified every time a new video becomes available. And other than that, enjoy the rest of your Monday. See you later.